What's up, guys, and welcome back to Ivan's Alignments. On my last video, which I pretty much had to redo again, so pretty much I deleted and redid it, I'm showing you what happens depending on who wires your DCT transmission. Guys, use either dummy works or, as I said, Art of Assembly, Roman. I know he's busy, just harass him. He'll get it done for you, I promise. Just tell him, hey, Ivan sent me over, don't say no to me, you need work, you need this. Roman, I don't care what you say, take care of my people, guy. Take care of my people, my God. Anyways, guys, now we're gonna talk about the flywheel. Well, on this next short video, I'm gonna show you what happened to the flywheel. Here you go. As you saw in that short clip, because I really couldn't make much of a video, I literally packed it up and shipped it out, it kind of disintegrated itself. How that happened, I don't know. Was the car making jam? Not at all. I was still running it at 18 pounds of boost. I never got to launch the car. If you don't believe me by any chance, you get up the tuner, the trans, which is Mead Motorsports, Drayson. Trust me, he could tell you. I speak to him probably once, twice a week. And we kick it all day long. Amazing individual. If you need your HTG controller tuned, I would only choose two guys. Bartek from HTG, he's nasty. Drayson, and of course, my boy Roman, right? He wires them up, he tunes it. He's a big Motec guy, so he's able to make that thing work with anything. Anyways, as you saw in the video, that happened. As soon as that happened, I contact Adamat and I tell him, listen, I don't know what happened, but this happened. And you know what? They were very nice enough to say, hey, Ivan, you know what? We got you. They actually expressed out a brand new one. Supposedly, this is a version 2. I don't even know what version I had, to be honest with you, but this is their sprung hub here. As you see, it has all the springs and everything. What got destroyed somehow was this. These things came out in pieces. I mean, they were all over the bell housing, all over the damn place. What's the difference from version 1, if I had version 1, or version 2? I don't know, people. I mean, I didn't take my time of checking the other one. As soon as they told me, try to send us the other one, I packed it up just so I could ship it out to them. And guys, it didn't even take them a full week and I got a brand new one. And I also got an upgraded version adapter plate because the one I was running was an old version, which if you have the old version, you may notice that you're able to get all the bolts in on the right side of the tranny, and on the left side, I was only able to get like 1 or 2. It was crazy. I still had a gap. There was still an opening, and that was another complaint that I was telling the individual I bought all the parts of. I'm like, bro, there's no way I could run this trans with a freaking gap on the left side. There's no way. Like, this thing has to mate 100% together between the motor, the flywheel, everything. It just has to mate together. I've been around for so long. Even if you're using 4 bolts, guess what? Everything has to mate together. You cannot have a gap. So although I made the other one work, what I did, I drilled a hole from one side to another and grabbed the trans with it. This is their new and amazing version. I like it. It looks good. It looks good. And the good thing about it, which I don't like, but it's a good thing, you're able to use like 2 or 3 different trannies on it. But yes, guys, we have it here. Now, obviously, we have to get the transmission out to Roman so he could go over it and see if he can make it work. Now, another option, a fellow friend from IG and Facebook, which he actually has a YouTube channel. I just can't remember the name of it. He told me, Ivan, if you want, with your max ECU, because I do run a max ECU now. I had a Motec before. I got rid of the Motec because it was just so complicated to get the Motec to work with the HTG at that time. So a good friend of mine, my engine tuner, Pito Tuning, he actually said, listen, I got a Max Sport, I'm not using it. Just wire it up, which my boy Kevin, you saw earlier, wired it up. We got that running. We got the HTG to work with that. Drayson was able to configure everything for us. Like, he's a really good guy. He configured everything, and he got it working with the HTG. Again, if you do not want to go that route, the cheaper route would be, and I heard this works, and for the S2000 guys, I don't know if it works for the BMW guys or the Super guys. I'm assuming it's going to work for everyone. Guys, remember, my RX-7 runs an S2000 motor. Yes, that thing has an S2K F20 turbo built inline pro motor and a turbo. Yes, again. So I'm more of an S2000 guy than a rotary guy, just in case. I'm assuming it all works. It's all gonna work the same. But with the max ECU, you could get one of the older model DCT trannies, I think from the older M3s or probably the 335Is. I'm not sure. I actually run an M4 trans, which is a long gear ratio. Why? Because I just said it, long gear ratio. If I had to go to one of the older DCTs, then I'm gonna assume I would have to change my gear ratio again, which that would be annoying. I mean, I already run 373s and I love it. I don't, with the older trannies, which are a short ratio, I don't know. I probably gotta run like a 309 if that exists, or something low, something like that. But if you do get a short ratio, with the max ECU, they do sell like this plug and play pigtail, which the max ECU will control the tranny, which is a cheaper option. Is it a greater option? I'm not sure. I haven't tried it. Would I entertain it? Yeah, I would entertain it. I got the ECU already. It really depends what my boy could do. Jesus, what Roman could do with it. Not Drayson, I was gonna say Drayson. What Roman could do with the trans. If Roman could fix it and tell me Ivan is gonna be all good to go, bam, I'm in. We're in with the long ratio. If Roman tells me, well, Ivan, the tranny sucks, you gotta get a new M4 trans, you gotta rewire, and it's gonna cost you, I don't know what it's gonna cost me, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a lot. So at this point, I'm pretty tired of spending money. And when I mean spending money, it's spending money. I did have a 370Z trans on it with S1 sequential shifter. Sucked. That shifter sucked. I am so sorry, guys. Very disappointed on that. That thing sucked. The tranny was great, but you couldn't power shift it. But anyways, that's another topic for another day. So those are your options. Either you go HTG, or you get one of the older DCTs and you could run it with a max ECU. Either way, I'm pretty sure I mean, the HTG works amazing. I know that by experience for the little that I drove the car. With the max ECU, I'm not sure. But from one of the guys that I follow and I talk to here and there, he tells me it works as great. So guys, those are your options. That's what's happening with the Flywheel. Once I get word of the tranny coming back or whatever, we'll keep updating. I'll install everything. I'll show you guys how to install it again, which I have a video with it. And we'll go beat on it, because that's what you do with an S2000 motor. You go beat on it. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, subscribe, comment, share. Just show some love. It ain't gonna cost you anything. Thank you guys. Take care.